What's up, YouTube? Found a nice little comfortable spot in this Airbnb so I can send a shout out to you guys. You know, I've been doing a little bit of thinking. I'm always thinking, pondering out. Man in a cigar, Ponder 365. I hear a lot, I've heard this throughout my life, this saying, there's two sides to every story. Well, I believe that there's two sides, but also the truth. We fail to forget that. Well, we fail to remember that. The reason why I say that is because you got one side, you got the other side. But what about the truth? People have this tendency to stick pages together. They're not completely open about the cause and the effect. In some situations, and I've witnessed it, that something might go on with individuals. And one individual will come a-running and stating their side. Now, if you know a little bit about that person, you know that they could have caused some of the issue within the situation. And you never heard the other side of the coin. So what exactly is the truth? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And the person that comes running, telling you their side, can we expect that to be the truth based on what we know about the person? See, that's a very delicate situation and very troublesome in some cases. Because what exactly is the truth? You haven't heard the other side. And that's what kind of disgruntled me after I think about it more. I've thought about this for quite some time, throughout years. And that's why I came to the understanding that there's one side and then there's the other side, but there's also the truth. I've seen situations that have literally just totally spiraled and went out of control. For example, I can give you an example on basically some friendships that I've had in my past. That with all the stuff that was going on, it kind of was getting a little bit out of hand. So I cut it off before it escalated. Well, recently, still to this day, this person thinks that I'm holding on to something that really wasn't the reason why I stopped talking to the person. The reason why I stopped talking to the person, it was a buildup of situations that led to me stop talking to him. But it was one situation that broke the camel's back. And it was a simple situation. It was, I was with somebody, went over to the person's house, something came up missing, and then asking me, hey, did so-and-so take that? Well, I'm not going to kid you. I was highly offended because, for one, I'm not going to bring anybody around that would do something like that. Two, I don't want anybody that does things like that, period, anyway. I don't keep thieves around me. If I know you're a thief in this moment in my life, I don't want you around me. And if I feel that you have the potential of stealing, I'm locking everything down that is not attached and cemented to the ground. But I just make it simple on myself. I just won't have you to fuck around me. And I advise anybody that feels that way about somebody, you do the same. Don't have people like that around you. But back to the story. This particular individual thinks that that's the reason why I stopped talking to them. So they're going around and they're kind of spreading like, oh, well, he's upset because of this. No, that's not the case, my man. The situation is that things built up to this. You were acting this certain damn way. I didn't really appreciate it. I was getting kind of offended. Not being sensitive, but some of the stuff was just getting a little bit out of hand. All this little racist jokes and all this stuff. And you're supposed to be my friend. We shouldn't be having conversations like this. So things escalated to that point, and then it was just one situation that broke the camel's back. So his story, my story, the truth. And still to this day, the truth is still out there, but he thinks it's this way. That's not the case. That is not the case. So see, what I'm getting at in this video is that there are three sides. There's not just two sides. Ulterior motives. Of course, we all have ulterior motives. I hear this a lot as well. Ulterior motives. Everybody's got an ulterior motive. Well, the truth is, I do have ulterior motives. I expect people, I want to be around people that respect me just like I respect them. I want to be around people that I don't have to worry about. Yes, I do have ulterior motives. Ulterior motives are not a bad thing. So if anybody makes you feel like ulterior motives are a bad thing, then shame on them for that. Because in all reality, truthfully, we all have ulterior motives. If you're a good person, you don't want to be around damn people that are damn just terrible. If you're a positive person, you don't want to be around people that are negative. So we all have ulterior motives. It's not a bad thing. That's something to think about as well. But don't think too damn hard, because if you are a decent person, then don't you want to be around decent people? So yes, that is your ulterior motive. So don't forget that. I can ramble on about this forever, but I cannot beat it into people's damn heads. There is nothing wrong with you for having an ulterior motive. And remember that there are three sides. There's not just two sides. There are three damn sides. There's your side, there's their side, and there's the truth. Now, who's going to be truthful about it? Who's to say? Some people have these shields and stuff that they victimize themselves. They always want to victimize themselves, play the victim in a lot of situations and stuff. And we're looking at this first damn hand in the world that we walk through right now and stuff. It's like, if people are broke, well, what exactly did you do? Because sometimes it's not always the wage. Sometimes it's the way that we don't have any control over our spending. It's time to fess up to the truth. It is time to realize that the truth, not only shall it set you free, I'll just say that, not only shall it set you free, but also at the same time, the truth can be empowering. It can be so empowering. And then if you are having disagreements with one another, then maybe you can get down to the fact and the truth of the matter. That's not a waste of time. It's an act of empowerment on both ends. And that's truthfully speaking. So how about we start manifesting the truth and stop going off of this side and that side right there and get down to the bottom of this all. Because one side does not reflect all, but the truth does. Until next time.